Have you ever had something important to do, but your brain just refused? Not because you were lazy, not because you didn't care, but because something inside you kept saying, not yet, not today, maybe tomorrow. You know the feeling, the workout you keep postponing, the project sitting half finished, the early morning alarm you silence without a second thought. Your brain knows exactly what you need to do, and still, it chooses comfort every single time. So how do some people consistently do hard things, while the rest of us fight ourselves just to get started? The answer lies in an ancient method rooted in Eastern wisdom. It is called the Lotus Method, and it does not ask you to push harder or suffer more. It asks you to think differently. Let me tell you a story first. In 13th century Japan, there lived a young monk named Teshu. He was not gifted, not disciplined, not even particularly brave. He was scattered, easily distracted, and known for giving up the moment things became difficult. Every master who trained him said the same thing: this boy will never amount to anything. One winter, his monastery faced a brutal season. Food was scarce, cold was unbearable. Training continued without pause. One by one, other monks found reasons to quit. Teshu wanted to quit too, every single day. But he had seen something that stayed with him. In the frozen pond beside the monastery, a lotus flower, growing through ice, through darkness, through impossible conditions, blooming anyway. He made a decision that winter. Not to become stronger, not to become fearless, simply to stop avoiding the cold. He stopped fighting the discomfort and started moving through it. By spring, Teshu had outlasted every monk who had once outranked him. Not because he was talented, but because he had learned something they had not. The mud does not stop the lotus, it feeds it. This is the heart of the Lotus Method, and it works in 4 simple steps. Step 1. Nintai, the seed of endurance. The lotus begins as a seed buried deep in mud. It does not panic in the darkness, it simply waits, it adapts, it endures. The samurai called this Nintai, patient endurance, not forcing, not rushing, just sitting with discomfort without running from it. Modern science calls this psychological flexibility, the ability to feel resistance and move forward anyway, not by pretending the discomfort is gone, but by saying, yes, this is hard, and I will do it anyway. Action step. Next time you resist something hard, don't fight the feeling. Sit with it, breathe, acknowledge it, then move forward anyway. That is your seed phase. That is where growth begins. Step 2. Shisei, the posture of purpose. As the lotus rises through the water, it moves with direction. It does not drift. It does not hesitate. The samurai called this Shisei, your posture, your intention, the way you carry yourself into a challenge. Psychologists today call this embodied cognition. Your body affects your mind. When you sit slumped and hesitant, your brain follows. When you sit upright, breathe deeply, and move with intention, your brain follows that too. Action step. Before starting something hard, shift your body first. Sit up, breathe deeply, set your jaw, move with intention. Your mind will follow your body every single time. Step 3. Kensho, the reflection of growth. As the lotus nears the surface, it begins to reflect the light above. It can see where it is going, but it is still moving through the mud. The samurai called this Kensho, seeing your true nature clearly. They reflected constantly on their progress, not with pride, with clarity. Modern science supports this. When you pause to notice your growth, your brain builds stronger pathways to keep going. Progress becomes visible, and visible progress becomes fuel. Action step. Track your wins, even the small ones. Every week ask yourself, what did I overcome? What did I learn? Your brain needs proof that the struggle is working. Step 4. Kaku, the bloom through struggle. Finally, the lotus blooms. Not in perfect sunlight, not in easy conditions. It blooms because it pushed through the depth. For the samurai, this was transcendence. The point where pain becomes purpose, where discipline becomes identity, where doing hard things no longer feels like a fight. It simply feels like who you are. Neuroscience calls this neuroplasticity. The more you walk the hard path, the easier it becomes. Your brain physically rewires itself. The uncomfortable becomes normal. The hard becomes natural. Action step. Choose one hard but meaningful thing every single day. Not to punish yourself, but to train your identity. The bloom only happens after the climb. Teshu did not become great in a single moment of inspiration. He became great one cold morning at a time, one hard session at a time, one choice to keep going when every part of him wanted to stop. The Lotus Method is not magic, but it teaches the same truth the samurai lived by. Growth never comes from comfort. It comes from facing the mud, rising through it, and blooming anyway. So the next time your brain says this is too hard, remember the lotus, remember Teshu, and remember, greatness does not come from talent. It comes from trained, focused effort. Keep rising, keep growing.